Hi you guys, so as promised, here are your eye asana or eye yoga movements that you can do this week to start paying attention to your eyes as a sense door. So this would be at the gross level. We are going to work our eyes out physically. And then we'll start to progress in a few more videos to get to more subtle levels, maybe how to meditate with your eyes or commune with your eyes a little bit more while you're meditating to see them as a sense door and play there a little bit. Okay, so let's start at the gross level, working out our eyes. The best practices I've found is massage and heat and something that's going to release the tension, a movement that you're not used to, that is like a little bit of cardio, I guess you would equate it to for your eyes. And then a gentle relaxation when you're done, and also some distant eye gazing. Okay, so you may want to start a workout of your eyes, first of all, slowly, and just pick one of these movements to do, because it's not an area that you've been working out, so it's not trained and you don't want to overwhelm it, or you don't want to cause strain on your eyes. You may want to go talk to your eye doctor and say, hey, I'm thinking about doing these eye exercises. Would they be good for me? Okay, done with disclaimers. So the first exercise is we want to bring a little bit of heat to the eyes. So like we're going to warm up the body when we work out, right? We want to warm up the eyes. So bring your hands together and then give them a rub. Okay, so when your hands feel a little bit warm, just let them rest together. And you're gonna maybe take some time here to close the eyes, focus on the sensations in your hands. Bring all your awareness and attention to your hands. And then we're gonna do the first movement is called palming, and we'll do this in two ways, to warm up your eyes and then at the very end to bathe your eyes, like a kind of a shavasana for your eyes. So you're gonna take the hands and just cup them softly. And this part here across the first set of knuckles goes across the top ridge of your eyelid. And this kind of goes on the bottom, and you just cup the hands and rest them so you're palming. So the palm of the hands is heating up the eyes. And then just drop the chin down and close the eyes. And this is also going to bathe them in darkness a little bit. And it's just a yummy, delicious kind of warming up of the eye joint and socket. And so you're going to stay here for as long as it feels comfortable, but at least as long as it takes to feel, oh, there's a little bit of heat there. Like I can start to feel maybe my eyelids or my eye sockets or my hands getting a little warmer, something getting warm in there. And then go ahead and release when you're ready after a minute or two. And you know, maybe that was just enough to kind of heat up the oils and synovial fluid in your eyes. And then next, if you want to take it a little further, you could maybe massage your eyes to start getting the blood flow moving. And so I like to take my two peace fingers and just put them together, and you can go up and around in a circle and then down and up and around, and you're just kind of playing, like bringing some, you know, blood flow to that area, massaging them, relaxing them. And as you do this, close your eyes and you can move into your temples. Oh, that feels good too. And not too much pressure. Watch the pressure. Again, you're finding a place that you can sustain, that feels good, that feels relaxing, that feels comfortable to the eyes. And you can even go lower, like you can get a lot of videos on this. You can kind of follow the jawline. I'm doing this with my hands right here. You can kind of follow the jawline or come down here on the jawline, or, you know, just kind of get the blood flowing. Wow, isn't that cool through the whole face? And then I like to sometimes just bring my hands out one finger or two to the temples before I'm done, and just close my eyes and lightly just make a circle in whatever direction. And then as you start to move, slow down and just barely start to take the fingertips off. Lighter, 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 lighter. And relax. few breaths, then slowly open the eyes. And through your eye massage, it is nice to close the eyes and just allow them also to relax. And then the next movement, now the eyes are kind of warmed up right now, is we want to do something to release the tension in the eyes. So the eyes are like this habitually open input coming in. So we're going to kind of do the opposite. We're going to keep the eyes open, but we're going to cause the movement here. So you're going to flash or blink the eyes open and shut about 10 to 15 times, sporadically and as fast as feels comfortable to you. And then when you get done blinking them for about 10 to 15 blinks, you're going to close the eyes and just allow them to relax. And we're going to do that about 3 or 4 times. So when you're ready, just blink the eyes a bunch of times and then close them. And then when you're ready, open the eyes, and then one more time, blink them about 10 or 12 times, 15 times. Just softly, nicely, not like, you're not like squeezing them really hard, just being gentle, and then close the eyes. And then here with the eyes closed, you can kind of squunch the eyelids together and then raise the eyebrows, so just kind of stretch, open up. So as you raise the eyebrows up, you're giving the eyes a nice stretch. And then as you exhale, scrunch them together. And then when you're ready to, just let them relax. And then opening the eyes slowly. One more time, blink about 10 to 15 times. And then when you're ready to, just close the eyes, okay? And I know that sounds really weird, but what we're doing is getting out of the habit patterns and the grooves of the way we work our eyes. We're kind of working them out in a different way to release that tension, to stimulate the eyes. And then when you're ready to, just slowly opening the eyes. And then there are a lot of other eye gazing movements that you can do. There's some that you can do where you kind of you follow your gaze out and in and out. And you go up and you go diagonal and you go up to the thumb and down to the other thumb, and you keep your head straight and you're just moving your eyes. You're rolling them up and to the right and down and to the left. Because how often do you do this? Not very often. And you're just kind of playing. But this is one that you definitely want to just be careful with that one. Make sure you don't have any eye stigmatisms or issues there. Maybe consult with your doctor on that one. Or you can do one where you go out and you're bringing the thumb back and out. I've never really liked that one. But one that I do love and would encourage you to do is just at some point, anytime during the day, for just 30 seconds, find something to focus on that's like 30, 50, 100, 2,000 feet away. Maybe it's the moon, the stars, the sunset. Whatever it is, just like find something to focus on that's far away. In a healthy way, like you're not staring right into the sun. But so that you're extending your range of motion. And if you can do it with something more natural or in nature, even better. Staring at a tree that's 200 feet away or 50 feet away or 70 feet away. And when you stare on it, you're not like seeking. When you stare upon it, just be like, oh, there's a tree in focus. I'm just gonna relax my gaze. So I'm not outwardly seeking. I'm just allowing that tree as if the tree were kind of coming to you. Okay, now this is a really cool meditation. One that I learned is when you're looking at something, maybe 10, 15, 20 feet away, see if you can feel the patterns, especially if it's like a tree. You'll notice the tree looks really completely still, but then you focus on it and you're like, oh, it's actually swaying a little bit with nature, with the wind, and kind of play with zooming in and out of the focal point, like you were going to, when you take a picture and you change the focus to the front foreground or you change the focus to the background, that depth of field, you're kind of playing in your own depth of field. And that is a great eye movement exercise. I have found to be very helpful. And it also is, you're honing your focus and attention on something, which is one huge part of mindfulness, is we have to get still enough or focus, have concentration, and And then we have to see things clearly, see the truth, really feel the sensations honestly and with equanimity. So bonus there. And then lastly, every once in a while, I like to do this before I go to bed at night or when I wake up in the morning. I like to bathe my eyes in darkness. So you get your hands warm, your eyes warm, and you find a position you can kind of relax into. I just like to do it in this one because it's just nice. And then you rest, again, palming that I did at the beginning of the video, and you just rest your head in your hands anywhere that you can find a comfortable spot. Or if you wanted to maybe put one of those hot rice packs or something, don't burn yourself, but a rice pack and just put across your face there, and then that would also bring warmth. And there's just something delicious about being awake and conscious, but bathing your eyes in darkness. There's something really cool about that. And it's very relaxing, it's very soothing. So all this that we get, it's like, oh, your eyes are like, thank you. So I hope that helps you. Let me know if you try any of those, or you have questions or comments or eye movements that you have and want to share. Namaste.